You're saying the Messiah is just a man? Have you ever heard that one? I get that a lot when people start combating over the Trinity, whether the Messiah is God in the flesh. You hear this one all the time. You'll get at these arguments like, well, he walked on water. He has to be God, right? What about Moses? Didn't he split the sea? Didn't he carry all those people through the sea? Well, he healed people. He raised them from the dead. Well, yes, so did Elijah, Eliyahu, right? Didn't he raise someone from the dead as well? But what makes the Messiah different? Is he just a man? Is he a God man? Is he just an ordinary man like you and I? What distinguishes him from any other person on this earth? It tells us right here in Romans chapter 1, verses 1 through 3. Paul, a servant of Yahushua, HaMashiach, called to be an apostle, separated unto the Basura of Elohim, which he had promised afore by his prophets in the Holy Scriptures concerning his Son Yahushua HaMashiach, our Master, which was made of the seed of David according to what? The flesh. He was a seed according to the flesh, and declared to be the Son of Elohim with power. How? According to the Ruach HaKodesh, by the resurrection from the dead. This is what distinguishes him from all other men. So can you say that he's just a man? Well, no, not necessarily. He has preeminence, not preexistence, but preeminence. He was marked by being raised from the dead, never to die no more. The firstborn from among the dead, right? This word declared is to mark out, to be marked out, horizo, to mark out boundaries, to ordain. So Yah did this himself. He chose this specific person for this specific purpose. So I wouldn't say no, he's not just an ordinary man. He's God's man. He's the man that Yah chose to do his will. It says in Isaiah 42, verse 1, Behold, my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen, in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth justice to the nations. So the Father put his spirit on the Son. The Son has the same spirit that Moses had, that Elijah had. He had the same spirit, but he didn't just have it like them. He had it without measure. He had the fullness of this. It says in Colossians 2:9, For in him the whole fullness of deity dwells bodily. Right? Does this make him Elohim because he has the fullness of Elohim's spirit in him? No, that does not make him Elohim. Like I said, John 3:34 through 35, For he whom God has sent utters the words of Elohim, for he gives the Spirit without measure. The Father loves the Son and has given all things into his hands. So the Father gave him this Spirit, gave him the ability to walk on water, gave him the ability to heal, gave him the ability to resurrect the dead, right? That power and authority has been given unto the Son that he can do these things. So that doesn't make him Elohim. That just makes him have the spirit that Elohim has, the same power. God was reconciling the world unto himself through the Son. In 2 Peter 1:3 through 4, it says, According to, or as his divine power, he has given unto us all things that pertain unto life and holiness, through the knowledge of him that has called us to glory and virtue, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these you might be partakers of the divine nature, just like the Messiah, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. So we too have been given the same Spirit. We too have the ability to walk as the Messiah walked. This is what we should be doing in our walk. This is what we should be doing in our faith, and that should be our question. So when are we going to live this out? When are we really going to believe the word and carry it out? When are we going to claim that inheritance as sons and daughters of the Most High and walk in that power and authority that has been given unto us? Colossians 2:9 through 12, And you have been filled in him, right? Who is the head of all rule and authority. In him also you are circumcised with a circumcision not made with hands, but putting off the body of the flesh by the circumcision of the Mashiach, having been buried with him in baptism, in which you were also raised with him through faith in the powerful working of Elohim, who raised him from the dead. So the fact that the Messiah has been risen from the dead, he has been declared the Son of Elohim, and we too have been made partakers of this divine nature of being a part of the family. We've been given that seed, that spirit, that word that resurrects us to life each day when we minister the word, when we speak the word, when we live the word in our lives. It gives us power. It gives us authority over the kingdoms of this world, right? We have been made in his likeness, in his image. We have the mind of Mashiach, and we take that mind, which is the mind of the Father, and we put it into our minds, and we think his thoughts, and we speak his words, and we become like he is. And that one day when he comes and resurrects us all, we shall surely know him as he is. Shalom.